And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Russell ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight.
Stepping
Second
in,
baseman.
number one. He
one.
readies for his first plate appearance. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Davis now. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Popped up. Bryant calls for it. And that ends the inning. These are gone in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned his craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting second.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Ready with the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third. Center fielder.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Ryan Healy.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the into the box now. Number 43. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 43.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
On the ground to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Addison Russell swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Now the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Canha sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Batting seventh.
Here's Jason Hayward now. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. So digging in now, Javier Baez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side. That is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. So striding forward now, Chad Pinder. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit hard towards center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bruce Maxwell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
The pitcher, number 33.
The pitcher, Daniel Mengden, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important thing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Arrieta.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A wave and a miss.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Healy brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Davis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Olson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Mark Canha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the A's scratch for 1 on the strength of this RBI. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Schwarber.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in
Number
to try it
43.
again. Number 43. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Here, he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times, he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 0-2 delivery in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, 2 down now. Here's Jason Hayward now, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Hayward.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here's the 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. At the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Daniel Mengden is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Javier
Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Canha on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 49.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 1 onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Ready once again, number 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number
Here's
2.
Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Fouled back. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Olson takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. So now it's Mark Canha as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pinder over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Pulled toward right center field. Pinder is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 43. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pinder is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Pinder. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 13. Bruce.
Stepping up now,
Maxwell.
Bruce Maxwell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting. The pitcher.
And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Settling in now, Marcus Semien. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting, number 1.
Number 1 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Liam Hendricks gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Liam Hendricks.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Canna has it in his tracks. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Heyward.
Digging in once again, Jason Heyward. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead. Here's Chris Davis now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
That's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. That's why that one stood out. That was one of the first ones that really they squared up all night off of him.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Matt Olson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So now it's Mark Hanna. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Jed Lowry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back for more from the north side after this. Renato Nunez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 22.
Number 26 will also enter as he takes over at third base. Matt Joyce will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman
Javier Baez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away.
Number 49.
Leonys Martin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 44.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Felix Pena comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Bruce Maxwell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch and a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way it worked out well for him. That's a well thrown pitch though.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Jake Smolinski will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Jake Smolinski.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 1.
So striding in, number 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ballgame. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Daniel Mengden is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan